New Alexa voice cloning feature was shown off at a June 22nd conference in Las Vegas. Uh, I think it sounds like you have to cue it, like you have to ask for the voice in your request. So, as an example, there's a child asking Alexa, "Can Grandma finish reading me The Wizard of Oz?" The device confirmed as Alexa, then switched to a different voice. The Alexa team apparently developed a model that allows its voice assistant to produce a high quality voice with less than 1 minute of recorded audio. Creepy. Creepy.
I mean, with all the, it was what, 2 years ago that we did that video where we deep faked me and used an AI to create a voice print and had it host the video. Okay, when we did that, there was a whole consent process. I had to sign that they were allowed to use my voice in that way. Like there was a lot of concern about the way that technology like this might be used. And now it's just a feature in Amazon Alexa?
Yeah.
How did we get from here to here?
I think there's huge issues with like not to like go down a dark path, but I think there's huge issues in regards to like obsessions and like stalker mentality stuff.
Yeah. I didn't even think of that.
Like it's 1 minute of any audio and then they can reproduce whatever from it, right? So if you want to be super creepy with your favorite streamer,
can I have Luke read my fan fiction?
you could have them read you, like think about what it could read you, right? And this says in here, finish reading me The Wizard of Oz. There's probably forms of like erotica books that you could have it read you, and you could probably have it read you those books in someone's voice that you don't necessarily have permission to use.
To be clear, I don't know that for sure. I don't know that Alexa will.
This is
a
lot of
Alexa won't
assumptions.
Even swear, so I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe Alexa's kind of a prude. I don't use Alexa.
But either way, like it doesn't have to be something like that, right? Like it could be an innocent thing. I was just going as far as I basically could with it.
Alexa, have Grandma read me my erotica.
But seriously, it's creepy. It's weird. We're commercializing deepfakes of voices. That is literally what's happening.
Like, what if I don't consent to this? What if I'm not alive anymore to consent to this?
And like, how would consent to this work? What, you have to say yes, you can use my voice? Like, that's probably not that hard to get with a different version of the deepfake, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, Nicholas Plouffe points out, even if we ignore the security implications, I mean, that's not even where I went first. I mean, let's talk about the security implications. What if you're using this to authorize something that's voice printed? I mean, voice recognition's it's not that great still. You know, there's a lot of leeway in the voice recognition models to allow for that you're going to sound, but you might have a cold, right? Yeah, you might sound really different from day to day. So it being played by a speaker versus coming out of your voice face hole, I don't see how they would necessarily be able to tell the difference. I mean, we've seen facial recognition security measures on mobile devices be fooled by simple flat photos in the past.
People are pointing out that if it is verbal consent that you have to give to it, I just gave everyone a recording of me giving verbal consent. So there you go.
I mean, I'm not saying Hitler was right.
Nice. Now there's a recording of that too. Perfect.
That's okay. Guys,
this is maximum creepy.
It's a meme, okay? It's a meme.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize we had to address that, but that probably makes sense.
You never
Some
know.
people might not have known. Yeah, totally. That's a good idea.
In Australia, we have voice authentication for government services, says Jack of Gamers.
That's terrifying.
That's terrifying.
Because you can queue up commands, right? Like you can tell these various devices, whether it's Alexa or Google Home or whatever, to say a phrase when you do something, right?
Yeah.
So you'd be like, so-and-so, say the thing. And then they would like say a specific cue of words, most likely.
NubPub over on Twitch says they're already running into huge postmortem consent issues in the film industry. Yep. Yeah, a little bit. And, you look at how little protection, musicians, that's another big one. Those like holographic concerts and stuff.
Yeah.
You look at how little respect is being given to the wishes of musicians. And those are celebrities. Those are people with money whose estates might actually have the power to sue over this. As for everyone else, good luck.
Iceberg in Floatplane chat says the social engineering potential is also scary. That's what we're saying. That's literally what we're saying.
Oh, I hadn't even gotten there yet. I was still just talking about fooling a machine.
An automated thing.
Yeah, an automated system.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, there's a whole other level of fooling actual people.
And to be clear, all of that is possible without this. This just takes the level of access to everyone instead of
anyone who can afford a $99 Echo Dot or however much an Echo Dot
or it came free with your phone or
and
whatever.
If you're sitting there going, well, the model couldn't possibly be that convincing, or there might be a long delay as you're using it to try to trick someone or whatever else, let me just say this. All of those message me on Telegram or WhatsApp comments on YouTube, right?
I wouldn't be there if it didn't work.
Those wouldn't exist if they didn't work. And so there is a significant portion of the population that, whether it's a lack of tech savvy or whether it's something else, does not smell that as suspicious, right? So if someone's voice sounds a little off, all they have to do is say, sorry, have a recording that says, sorry, I have a bit of a cold, not quite feeling like myself. And immediately our human monkey brain goes, okay, that's a normal thing to say, and everything that is abnormal is now normal. People aren't going to be ready for this.
Our authentication systems are not even remotely close to ready for this type of stuff. Anthony's typing in here. I don't know if I want to say some of it just because, security stuff. But he points out some things and even if something requires video, it says here specifically, its voice assistant can produce a high quality voice with less than 1 minute of recorded audio. So it's you can get a high quality voice even if it requires video. You can maybe try to pair that with a video. Or you can try to deep fake a video and just have the voice or whatever else.
Think about what the commit level of whoever, and no offense if you work in this kind of a job, but the kind of drone state that someone would have to be in just reviewing voice, video, video authentication stuff endlessly, day after day after day. Are they going to notice if it's not quite right? Look at how easily fooled large percentages of the population have been by deepfakes of political figures saying things they never said or doing things they never did.
Yeah.
Terrifying. Lapsed Memory asks, wouldn't this fall afoul of some states' voice recording laws? I don't know. Maybe. Not if a user, presumably
it's not
with
a recording
authorization, submits the data.
It's not it's not a recording.
Yeah.
It's generation of something new.
I don't like it.
Thanks for watching, and thanks to XSplit for sponsoring this week's clips. XSplit is perfect for content creators or businesses, and you can save 10% off with code Linus using the link in the video description.